How are we looking? Good, looks like it. Y'all know what drill. Give it a moment for people to hop in here. Happy after 4th of July, but it's a weekend, which means that you can probably actually celebrate now because people are off work and whatnot. So happy the day you're likely gonna actually celebrate 4th of July. Yeah. Oh, we got a fun stream today. I think. In theory, I think we'll be anyways. Going to tier list Universe Beyond contenders today, chat. That is to say, IPs that I think have a, or maybe not even just IPs that have a chance. We're tier listing the chances of popular IPs getting a Universe Beyond product. There we go. Welcome to stream. Give it a moment for some people to hop in here. I believe I have 20. What is it? What is this? 5, 10, 15. I have 22. I have 22 IPs here. I think, because I can't count correctly. Of course, we're using Tier Maker for this, so I'll give you a little spoiler. They got cut off. They got cut off because Tier Maker sucks like that sometimes. So yeah, so we're gonna have super scuffed images for this. I gotta remember that for the next time we do a tier list for something like this, for like wide ratioed images. I gotta just get like actual, like, I don't know, characters from said franchise or something, because it doesn't look good. Yo, I love of. Yeah, man. Isn't that so cool? That's awesome. That's so great. Hope you're having a good day today. I know my family's actually celebrating 4th of July today. So I gotta get to them once I wrap up things here. Probably no time for Arena today, unfortunately. I know some people actually like watch me play Arena. I actually do want to start doing Arena somewhat regularly. Probably won't be sketching those in advance, but you know, if I stream it, I stream it. You know, I'm not gonna make a big deal for just me playing like F2P Arena. It's not worth all the effort for something that I think a majority of people are like, yeah, are bad. Welcome to the stream, one and all. I actually have very high hopes for this stream. I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be fun. I think. We're gonna see what happens. Edging in the Eternity's preview start July 8th, I think we said. So we can see if the space set is actually gonna be cringe or peak. Me personally, I think it's gonna be peak, but as I also said before, it's possible they butcher it and they just fill the set with like pop culture references. There's been a lot of leaks going around that honestly make the set look just insane in terms of what's in it, but I don't want to go over those, because if I do and they're actually fake, I'm gonna look very stupid. I'm sad art cards are gone. Are they? They were in Final Fantasy, weren't they? Are they getting rid of them? I didn't see that last stream. I definitely got some, I think, in the Final Fantasy set. I am good over here, right? Yes. Okay, cool. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I didn't see anything. I did not see anything about art cards being gone. If they are, that's news to me. I didn't see that last stream on the collecting edging in the eternity stream that we did. I didn't see anything about that. All right. All right, chat. Let's just jump into it. Let's get into it. All right. So, today we are tier listing the chances of some IPs actually getting a Universe Beyond product. So, go over to tiers here. Top of the tier list here, we have Only a Matter of Time. I think this is an IP that is pretty much guaranteed to get a product at some point in the future. It's just a matter of when. Like an IP in this tier list has to have virtually no identifiable problems from the get-go. Like, fits into theming, has a big audience, has a big appeal, has a lot of room for interesting designs. It's too good for them not to go for. The only reason they wouldn't be able to get an IP like this is if the holders just say, no, we're not gonna let you. And yes, as you can see, Tier Maker decided to cut off all of the logos here, so it's kind of scuffed. I'm sorry. Below that is really good chance. An IP like this, maybe it's got one problem that might make it a little hard. Like, maybe the theming isn't perfect. The flavor isn't a perfect fit within Magic the Gathering's flavor. Maybe the amount of design space is dubious. There's maybe one problem you can identify, but big audience, big appeal. Good chance people would like to set if they got it. Below that is Secret Lair. It's pretty obvious. It's an IP that has a chance of getting a Secret Lair and nothing else. For example, Sonic. Walking Dead. It is an IP that doesn't have enough content to work with to make a full set out of, but has enough content to make a Secret Lair for. Below that's Coin Flip tier. Matter of fact, no, it's not. No, it's not. We don't even need this. Below that is it has some issues. An IP here has some issues. There's a lot of problems I can identify for an IP in this tier, but I mean, hey, we got SpongeBob, so at this point, I feel like a lot of people would have put SpongeBob and it has some issues tier, and yet we got it. So the fact that I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh chud and don't know anything about MTG will make this stream such an absolute cinema. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, you know what? Welcome to the club, pal. I mean, I'm not in the club of Yu-Gi-Oh. I've played it, but couldn't stick with it because that game is no offense, kind of low-key fucked up. Turns last 10 minutes and last 3 turns. It was not for me. I had fun while I played it, but it was kind of oh my god. It was fun, but in a burning down orphanage's fun. It was that kind of fun. So it's a cool game though. Go check it out. There is Master Duel. It's free to play, and actually is a way better free to play platform than Arena is. So. And below it has some issues is Richard Garfield is more likely to come back. No, it's not gonna happen. If IP is here, it's not gonna happen. There's no way. Are any of the new MTG commander decks regarding Final Fantasy any good to pick up? For the price? No. They're all very expensive. Usually commander decks are like $60 tops. All of them are like 70, 80, 90, 100. Like the Final Fantasy decks, they're if you got the money, they're all pretty good except for the Terra one. The Terra one's kind of mediocre. But Titus is nuts, Cloud is nuts. Actually, Ishto's pretty bad too. Okay, the Titus one and the Cloud one is good. The other two are meh. But the Cloud one and the Titus one are also the two more expensive ones. So, you could, yeah. Yeah. Am I blind, or is Masters of the Universe not even in the template? I've never heard of Masters of Universe, so that might be more so a victim of me just not knowing what it is. Maybe next time. Depending on the reception of this stream and what the video version of this stream gets, maybe I'll do a part 2 stream where we rank more. Never heard of He-Man? I've heard of He-Man. I just haven't heard of Masters of the Universe. Is He-Man from Masters of the Universe? What's a good control deck and match to build up for Commander or Standard? If you're in Standard, I would say just go on MTG Goldfish. They have a lot of resources to like know what decks are good right now. Right now, I think it's blue white or Jeskai, which is red white blue. Masters of the Universe is a franchise He-Man and She-Ra are from. Yeah, I'm gonna be so real. I've never heard of that. Never heard of that. I know He-Man, but I haven't heard of the actual name that He-Man is from. My apologies. Call me uncultured. It's valid at that point. All right. Let's get into this. First up, Darkest Dungeon. Might be some of you probably don't even know what this is. Some of you probably don't know what this is. Darkest Dungeon is it's RPG Dark Souls. That's what it is. RPG Dark Souls. It's an indie game. That alone already has this thing's chances getting shot, because I think, I'm gonna be so real, bro. If a Universe Beyond product you want is an indie game, there's a really good chance you're just not gonna get it. Because I don't know if y'all have noticed, Wizards keeps going for these like really hard hitting heavy IPs that like almost everyone in the general public knows about. Like Final Fantasy, Marvel. They keep doing these IPs that everyone knows, regardless of whether or not they're a nerd or not. Darkest Dungeon is an indie game. The flavor fits perfectly. Darkest Dungeon is a dungeon delving turn-based RPG where you recruit heroes to your town and send heroes on expeditions to complete tasks in various like perilous areas, but your heroes can become stressed, and if they stress out too much, they suffer afflictions like abusive or masochistic, and then it just starts snowballing downwards, and your team starts to like turn against each other, and if that happens, your expedition can lead to ruin. So it is a turn-based RPG. Flavor is pretty much perfect for Magic the Gathering. Once again, indie game, and I think might actually, I think it actually probably does have enough content to work with in terms of like what you can do. Because there's 8 heroes, there's all the heroes, no, not 8 heroes, way more than that. There's like, I think it's like 14, 15 heroes you have. They all have skills, there's all the enemies you find. Of course, there's all the lore with the Ancestor, too. Who is the main villain, you could argue. Darkest Dungeon. I'm gonna be real, bro. It's got some issues, I think. Like, it's an indie game. That alone, I think, has its chances to get shot. Supporting an indie dev, is that a tax write-off? It probably should be. Because, oof. That's gonna be rough. That's gonna be rough. Secret Lair maybe, but honestly, I'd say the fact that that's an indie game alone, that probably not of... It's very Secret Lair tier. Is it, though? Have we had any indie games at all get products yet, chat? We haven't, right? I'm not crazy. The closest I can think of is like, the pixel art Secret Lair with like Pibble Thip and Nicol Bolas and Ajani and all them, where it has like the Ajani like talking frame in the pixelated text box. That's the best I can think of. Tomb Raider, it's not on here. Oh wait, Tomb Raider is not a indie product. What? That's AAA, bro. Tomb Raider is not indie. It probably should be. I'm gonna be real. I don't get how anyone actually enjoys Tomb Raider, but hey, I floats your boat. I'll put it in like... I can't, bro. Nah. Oh, you know what? Here, I can do this. Hang on. Here. Can I... Yes. Is this good? Poll the chat. So, I'm actually... I want to try something different here. Real quick. Actually, hang on. I do it over here too, actually. That way y'all can still see the list. I want to try this, chat. Okay. Chat. I want to try doing this. Straw poll. Can y'all vote on the straw poll? Vote on that. I want to see. This might be super cringe. I don't know. Okay. If it was more known, not indie and Secret Lair, but I think it has some issues. Yeah. I think I agree. Like, look, I like Darkest Dungeon. It's a cool game. But the fact that it's indie alone, I think, makes it pretty hard. It has some issues, it is. Next up. Attack on Titan. Literally, like, I think the most popular anime of all time. Attack on Titan actually does have a card game, but it's not successful. If I recall quickly, I think I made a video a while back where it's like... I like, highlighted the issues that Universe Beyond products as a concept have, where it's like... You might hear crossover set and think, oh, this means that Magic now has endless ideas for products, and how it's really not that simple. There's actually way more, like, nuance and a lot of things that can go wrong that can prevent Wizards from actually securing an IP. And one of those points I made was that the IP itself might have a card game. Final Fantasy had a card game, and we still got a Final Fantasy set, so I actually think that's not even a valid point anymore. Especially for Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan. Who plays the Attack on Titan card game? Not me. No one actually plays that. There's okay. What is there for content, chat? There's the entire cast of like the Titan killers from like the main city, right? The problem is, like, half of them die in the first season, I'm pretty sure. So you're left with like, an actually really way smaller cast than you would have thought. Honestly, bro, I'm thinking Secret Lair tier. Like, so one of the main things of the show is that there's like, spoilers if you haven't watched Attack on Titan. I'm about to spoil some big points here. There's nine like special Titan powers that exist in the world, so it'd be super easy for them to make a Secret Lair of 9 cards depicting the 9 like special Titans in the series. It'd be really easy to do that because beyond those Titans, I think the like potential for card design like plummets, dude. I think like the design space for cards plummets after those 9 Titans. You can maybe argue there's some like ancient lore stuff they could do, but I mean that's gonna make what, 10 cards max? I think a full set of Attack on Titan would actually suck really hard. Like, yeah, like it'd be just humans and giants, I'm pretty sure. So we are going to make a poll here. If I can type properly. I know. Maybe this is not the best thing to do. I don't know. Attack on Titan, chat. Me personally, I'm thinking a Secret Lair tier. That's what I'm thinking right now. Like they can make a Secret Lair for some of the Titans, and that's it. It would just be absolute giant kindred. Ooh. Okay. What is that? 2 has some issues, 1 good chance, 1 Secret Lair. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna say Secret Lair, I think. Chat seems, what is that? That balances out to good chance, right? That's how it works. Yeah. Absolute illusion of choice. Illusion of choice. Alright. Next up, we got Ben 10. The original Ben 10, not the reboot. Fuck that shit. No. Bro, what y'all know about some motherfucking Ben 10? Alright? Again. Think the idea. Okay, so what do you do? I mean, there's all the aliens Ben turn. Like, okay, it's a show about aliens, right? I feel like that alone means there's enough stuff to work with. Like, mutate, yeah, bro. Is Ben 10 Universe Beyond the set they bring back mutate? I'm just saying, bro. Look, bro. You could turn, you can make all the aliens that Ben turns into mutate creatures. Or actually, no, you can't do, could you? Okay, so mutate specifically says you have to put it onto a non-human creature. That's part of the ruling. Everyone ignores it because it's never relevant, but it actually is a legit thing, right? On target non-human creature. No. Oh, so we can't do that then. No. Aww. So we can, that sucks, dude. That sucks so hard. Oh my god. So we couldn't do mutate then. It'd be, dude, if it weren't for that, Ben 10 set would be the perfect set to bring back mutate for. The Omnitrix is just an equipment that makes creatures changelings. Aw. Big. They'll change the rules? Maybe. I'm not sure. It would make sense. It'd be worth it, honestly, I think, for Ben 10 set. Because most of the time, a non-human thing, like, doesn't even come up. I'm gonna be so real, bro. Just never comes up at all. Oh, you know what? I think I might dish a straw poll, chat. I'm just gonna make the polls. I'm gonna make the poll in the chat, I think. A straw poll is too much work. It's too awkward, I think. Technically, isn't it the watching that allows them to change? We have been equipment that allows them to be targeted as if they weren't human resistant, since can't always win. What if Maskwood Nexus in the command zone? Okay, but what is the Maskwood Nexus? The Omnitrix? That's a watch. That's an artifact. That's equipment. We can't have that. It's gotta have the can be your commander text like Shorakai has, but no longer needs, because all legendary vehicles can just be commanders now. Secret lair tier? I think I'm inclined to agree, honestly. Yeah. Like, all the aliens are cool, but, I mean, I'm kind of afraid what would happen is you'd get, like, Legions 2, where the entire set is creatures, and therefore, limited is just, like, creature stall the format, and that sucks. We don't want Legions 2 in this. Nah. Secret lair tier, I think. Alright. Next up, chat. Dark Souls. Okay. This one's easy, like, only a matter of time, right? Surely. Surely Dark Souls is only a matter of time. Can I? Oh my god. I keep... Never played, but really sick art style. Hey, art style is good, except not Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3 is a hideous game, in my opinion. I think Dark Souls 1 and 2 way better. I actually, call me crazy. Say it's sacrilege. I actually think Dark Souls 2 is the best one. I know. Yes, I'm a Dark Souls 2 defender. Call me crazy. I don't know how many Dark Souls players we have in this chat right now, but I actually legit think Dark Souls 2 is the best one. I actually think DS3 is the worst one, to be honest. Demon Souls. Demon Souls is weird. Like, I think Demon Souls conceptually is like a bad idea, because, like, if you're good at Souls games, Demon Souls I think is actually like one of the easiest, like, Souls games ever. Like, actually. The problem comes that, like, the game kicks you while you're down and makes the game harder for you if you die too much. So if you're good at Souls games, Demon Souls is actually, like, pathetically easy. If you're bad at them, Demon Souls is, like, soul-crushingly hard. Which is a really bad system. And it is not how that should work. WoW player? Aw, hell nah. No, I'm kidding. It's fine. Absolute only a matter of time. I think I agree, actually. Like, look. It's generic fantasy. There's magic. There's miracles. There's pyromancy. There's hexes in DS2. Just saying. The covenants. All the lords. All the enemies, areas, weapons. There's so much here. There's so much to work. Dragons, because of course, dragons. Ash Lake, like, there's an endless supply of card design material here. You could absolutely make a full set of Dark Souls. I feel like it fits too well in the fantasy setting for them to say no to. Only a matter of time. Only a matter of time, 100%. Think something by, weird kid. I feel bad saying that, but that's your username. Alright, next up. DC Comics. Now, this one I actually think is kind of weird, and it's kind of hard to actually like figure out what the chances are here, because we just got Marvel, right? And DC and Marvel are like fighting constantly. Wouldn't DC say no to a Magic collab since Magic already partnered with Marvel first? I would think so, right? Or is that wrong? Is that not how that works? DC is good, but the direction they take sucks. I mean, I feel like that's like subject to opinion, but Marvel vs. Capcom games peak. Yes, but that's Marvel vs. Capcom, not Marvel vs. DC. Maybe they wait a few months or as binge once it's released and everyone involved forgot about it. I mean, I think the issue isn't people forgetting that they did Marvel. The issue is DC knowing that they collab with Marvel, and DC says, no, we're not going to have our characters be associated with Marvel characters. That's the issue I'm seeing. I feel like that's like the main issue, is that DC would look at that and say, oh, hell no, you're not gonna use Wolverine. You're not gonna use not Wolverine, or yes, no, not Wolverine. Yeah, not Wolverine. Aquaman. You're not gonna use Superman and Aquaman and all of them. Hell no. We're not giving you that. Is that wrong? Is that stupid to think? Like that makes you think it's in like has some issues, but if that's not the correct take to have, then maybe it's in like good chance. Live action DC movies suck. Hey man, okay. So the last DC movie I saw was Aquaman. I actually liked that one a lot. I enjoyed it. I liked it. These Universe Beyond players know nothing. These damn Universe Beyond players coming in here and ruining my magic. Ah! How dare they? How dare they get in the magic through Final Fantasy? Yeah! How dare they? Maybe, I'm not sure the rivalry is as intense as it was a few years ago. Aquaman ain't got Island Walk, I'll sell my collection. He probably should have Island Walk, shouldn't he? Yeah, he should. What's his ability? Gain control of target Leviathan, Octopus, Kraken, Serpent, or Fish? I'm gonna say good chance. I feel like the fact that they did Marvel first makes it hard for DC to want to collab with Magic then, but maybe that's wrong. Maybe DC wouldn't actually care about that. I have no idea. So if it weren't for the Marvel collab, I'd put it in a matter of time, but because they did, I'm just gonna say good chance. Also the fact that I think arguably DC isn't as popular as Marvel nowadays. Then again, Marvel's been on a massive downturn because, let's be honest, ever since Stan Lee passed, these Marvel movies have been, oof, they have been rough, dude. They've been rough. They have been rough. There's been some good ones. I've heard good things about Ironheart, the new Iron Man movie. Okay, not Iron Man. It's Iron Man's successor. I've heard good things about that. Next up, Death Note. Death Note, chat. So what you do, right, is you make the Death Note a super pushed artifact. It costs like 3 mana, and you can just tap it to kill creatures. And not even kill creatures. It's just like tap it and target creature dies. or choose a creature, it dies. That way, it like gets around hexproof. They make the Death Note this like absurdly pushed artifact, like 1 ring tier, and that's it. That's all I gotta do. Make the Death Note Secret Lair just like OP Death Note, and all other characters are like fine. That's what you do. Absolute Secret Lair. I think I agree, but I'll make a poll for it. Mono black. They could actually. That would actually kind of fit in the with the show's theming. And add an internal monologue, instant or sorcery. Ah. Death Note, but I removed the internal monologue. It's gotta be tap, note a card name, destroy target creature with a noted name. Ah. And then the in-universe version is a live scripture. The book of soon-to-pass names. The lexicon of soon to no longer be living. Let's be real here. It's Secret Lair. Okay, what do you have characters? You have, okay, a lot of Death Note fans say the show sucks after after a certain person stops living. So, assuming that Wizards feels the same way, we have what? We got Light Shinigami. Mikasa? Is that her name? Mikasa? Misato? Mikata? What is her name? I can't remember. Like, actually. The girl that Light has to, like, pretend to be dating. Misata? Is it Misata? I can't remember. I actually can't. What is her name? I'm blanking on it right now. I don't know. Case in point. Case in point. There's not enough stuff to work. There's not enough content in the IP to actually make a full set for. But there is enough content for a Secret Lair. Absolute Secret Lair tier. Okay. This is one I actually really like the idea of. Devil May Cry. Bro, what you know about some Devil May Cry, bro? Oh my god. Wacky woohoo pizza man adventures. I'm gonna be so real, bro. I think Devil May Cry legit has enough content to actually make a full set for. Like, all the demons, all the weapons. Only issue is, Bro, okay. So, if we got a Devil May Cry set, alright? Bellacore players are eating so good. Bellacore players are eating like it is... Like they get 7 Thanksgivings back to back, bro. Bellacore players are eating so good if we get a DMC set. There'd be so many good demons. Demon Kindred absolutely would be a staple theme. Bro, you got Virgil, you got Dante, Nero, Trish, Lady, V, Nico, Sanctus, Credo, Nero's girlfriend, who I can't remember the name of right now. Kyrie. That's 10. That's 10 humans. Except not real. Or maybe. Would Dante be a demon or a human? He'd be both, right? He'd be a demon human because he's like a crossbreed. Because Sparta. Also Sparta. That's a pure demon, though. Like, my one fear that... Okay, so... If we're looking at this from a, like, design perspective, right? We gotta make a full set for DMC. And there has to be enough, like, draft archetypes and color themings. And there has to be a, like, clearly identifiable, like, okay, blue, white in draft does this. Green, black in draft does this. I'm not sure it's enough there. Like, okay, Devil May Cry has a lot of really cool demons. Like, there's a lot of cool cards you can make, but I'm not sure there's enough content there to make an actually fun draft environment for. It would just be like Demon Kindred. Like, it'd be like equipment, because you get all the weapons in the games, right? So maybe there's, like, you know, white, red is equipment. White, blue is maybe also equipment. Has to be artifactual weapons, 100%, I agree. Black, red is Demon Kindred. Blue, black is also Demon Kindred. Red, green is maybe, like, demon, human crossbreed. Like, there has to be enough stuff there to make a full set for. And I'm not sure there is. Because Final Fantasy has all types of, like, different flavors of stuff to work with, right? You can make a very expansive white, like, entourage of cards. Same for, like, all the colors, right? DMC, you get a lot of really good Grixis cards. But then white and green is what? White and green is what then? What is white and green? Weapons? That's white. What's green do? Green is Kyrie, Kratos, and that's it. And that's a problem. That's a legit problem. Like, if they can't do that, that actually legit really hurts the chances of us getting a DMC set. And we don't like when IPs can't make instant sorceries. I do too. I agree. And that would be I think that would be a real issue here. Card draw rampant, +1/+1 counters. But on what flavor axis, bro? On what flavor axis? The Clyfoth? I guess there's a Clyfoth, actually. Yeah, okay. The Clyfoth is, I guess, a giant demon plant. You could do that. Okay, to be fair, so zombies, right? We had a zombie god in... Okay, it's Water Spark, right? Water Spark gave us zombies that weren't black. We had a mono white zombie, a mono green zombie, a mono blue zombie. So they could do a thing for DMC where they actually make exceptions to the ruling of, like, oh, demons are usually associated with the color black and red, right? They could do a thing where it's like, okay, for DMC, we're gonna break that rule. We can make demons green and white. There's all the angel demon knights in DMC4 too. The Kratos angel, the Nello Angelos. They could do those and make those white cards. There's a spider boss in the first game. Yeah, Phantom. I don't know why it's called that. He should not be called Phantom, bro. He looks nothing like a Phantom. He's a stone and fire spider. And yet he's called freaking Phantom for some reason. I don't know why. DMC, bro. Chat seems so split on this one. I don't know. In the same vein as DMC, Bayonetta. Bro, I don't know. I want to put... You know what? I might have to bring back the like, coin flip tier. I probably should, actually. DMC, to me, it feels like it's up in the air. It could be either or, honestly. I can't really put a definitive answer, a definitive, like, finger on one outcome here. I could totally see them doing an actual set, but I don't know if Wizards is willing to, like, make demons mono green and mono white. I'm afraid that the whole, like, Demon Kindred thing might be, like, they don't want that. I don't know. I might do, what? No. Add row above. coin flip tier. Actually, no, put that above Secret Lair, actually. Here, we'll make us both like the same color. And we'll make this yellow. I think every IP can make instance attacks or thoughts be reflavored. I trust Wizards on the imagination front. I agree. I trust Wizards on the imagination front. My main issue is whether it's how far they're willing to stretch demons as a creature type out across the set. If they're all like, no, we have to keep demons in Grixis, then I think that alone probably kills the set and we get reduced to Secret Lair tier. Otherwise, I think it's a coin flip. It could be either or, honestly. I really can't say for sure. Dragon Ball! Chat. Dragon Ball. Hey! It's me, Goku! I feel... Okay, so my only issue with Dragon Ball is that it's a shonen. And, like, in terms of, like, in-universe power, everyone's, like, really OP. Right? So, that might be, serialized Dragon Balls. Yes, please. Oh, hell nah. Can you get the 1-of-1 Dragon Ball for the stars 1 through 7? Can you collect them all? Legend has it, if you get every 1-of-1 Dragon Ball, you can go to Wizards and get hired at their place and get a job there. Sorry, I forgot to put your warning. I'm sorry. Wizards willing to stretch deep. Okay, dude. I feel like Dragon Ball will get a set, right? Dragon Ball is too popular. It's like... I can hear the fans already. Goku Solo's MTG universe. Leave me alone! If you get all 7 Dragon Balls, you will never miss a land drop, and your opening hands will always have a good spell and mana ratio. I feel like there's enough stuff here to work with, right? Surely. You literally have multiple planets. You have multiple planets to work with for Dragon Ball as a set. You have the Namekians, you have Frieza, you have Vegeta, you have Saiyans, you got all the pew 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 stuff to work with. The Kamehameha, bro. The 7 Dragon Balls are stable cards like Soul Ring and Command Tower, one opening hand. Absolute Secret Lair. The 7 Dragon Balls are, if you had them, you can just win. Kind of shit. What? Bro, I think the flavor of Dragon Ball is actually pretty close to MTG, honestly. I think it's not that bad. They have a thing with, like... Isn't, like, Key an actual thing? If it were a set release with the cards just be memes like the SpongeBob Secret Lair? I wouldn't think so. Why? I mean, it's me, Goku, and the Goku Prowler meme. That's about it. Atla was pushing it. Atla? Like the people making it? Krillin? Is Krillin a meme? Is Krillin a meme? I don't really view Krillin as like a meme character. Do people see him as that? I don't. Am I out of touch? Over 9,000 was over 9,000 was Dragon Ball, yes, but that was also 15 years ago. But then again, they might still make a card for it. I suppose maybe you're right, actually, chat. Yeah. Chat. Oh my god, bro. Chat is super split on this one. Might be coin flipped here. No. It had the Yamcha death pose. True, actually. Okay. Actually, yeah. Okay, chat's actually right in this one. Dragon Ball actually does have a lot of freaking memes associated with it. Okay. Alright, you got me. You got me. Dragon Ball. It has to at least be Secret Lair tier, right? The Secret Lair. Goku, Frieza, Piccolo, Krillin, Yamcha, Vegeta. There you go. That's the Secret Lair. They can print that easily. That I feel like a Secret Lair has to happen at the very least. So that alone puts it right here. The question is there an actual set you can make? I feel like you could. I really feel like you could make a actual set for Dragon Ball. Do we agree, chat? Could Dragon Ball have an actual set? I would think it could. I would think it could. There's too many characters. The entire Ginyu Force. All the little key techniques. The Spirit Bomb. The Kamehameha. All Gaioken. You could, doesn't mean you should. We're not talking about whether or not you want it. We're talking about whether or not Wizards will do it. And I think they absolutely would. Oh, Bounce Man. I wouldn't like a Dragon Ball set. I mean, hey. I wouldn't like, I wouldn't have liked a Marvel set. But hey, here we are. Raditz can hit with Special Beam. Absolutely. Yeah, bro. Nah. I'm gonna say good chance. I'm gonna say good chance. Or maybe like top a coin flip. No. Bomb a good chance. Yeah, I'm doing bomb a good chance. There's too much stuff there. Nothing feels too out of place. Like, look, if we're gonna get Marvel Spider-Man, you can't tell me Dragon Ball has worse flavor than Marvel Spider-Man. There's no way. You can't tell me that. No. Hell no. There's no way. Next up. Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest? It's not that popular. I don't think. He did get in Smash. The hero, that is. I've played one Dragon Quest game ever, and it was on the Wii. It was actually a pretty hard game, actually. I never beat it, I'm pretty sure. Damn, you're streaming from FNAF Pizzeria or what? Yes, I am. Horror. Mortal Kombat. Yo, good point, actually. I thought it's popular in Japan. I think it actually is way more popular in Japan. I think it actually is true, BMO. I think Dragon Quest actually is way more popular in Japan compared to the Americas. The Americas. There's the slime dude. True. He's super iconic, actually. Here you go, chat. This is Dragon Quest. It's this dude. You can't see that. There you go. Dragon Quest. It's him. He's in Smash. And everyone legit, like, hated him for a really long time because his stuff was, like, random. And people didn't like how hero players would win through randomness, I guess, was the thing there. It's very similar to Final Fantasy, and it has the same amount of stuff to it, so let's make points to it. True, I agree. We'll get there. We'll get there, Alexander. He's in Smash. Yes, he's in Smash Bros. He got in as one of the DLCs. And people didn't like him. Dragon Quest, people saying good. Oh, okay. Chat is kind of split on like hell no and good chance. I'm a real chat. I kind of think he's gonna get. I kind of think he's gonna get a secret lair. I'm kind of thinking secret lair tier for Dragon Quest, just because like, yes, it's very popular in Japan. Yes, the blue squid dude is very iconic. Outside of that, like I would think popularity is a big like big factor in these sets. So, like, I think Wizards is pretty afraid to make a full set for an IP if the IP isn't super popular. It's basically Final Fantasy 2, that's Boogaloo, so either 100% or 0%. Watsy! Give me an Okami secret lair, and my life is yours! Considering Final Fantasy sold so much, it might go beyond secret lair. True. You got some good points, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Like the flavor is kind of the exact same as Final Fantasy. It might be coin flip tier. It might be coin flip tier. I'm thinking. Can I do coin flip tier? Because it kind of feels like it kind of feels like it leans both ways, where it's like it's not popular enough, but at the same time, there's absolutely enough stuff to work with that they could 100% make a full set for it. I'm thinking coin flip tier, chat. Nightbot, shut up. Be quiet. Nightbot, dude, ugh. I think indie things are absolutely not getting Universe and Beyond. I agree. There might be some exceptions later on, but we'll get there when we get there. Next up, God of War. Okay, come on now. At least Secret Lair. At least Secret Lair, bro. It's literally Magic. Magic has had multiple sets based on Greek mythology and Norse mythology. It's Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry, Marvin, is this right here. Only a matter of time. Really? I'm gonna make a poll. Hang on. Like, there's at least Secret Lair tier for God of War, at least. But, dude, Kratos is like top 10 characters in gaming ever, right? I'm not crazy for saying that. Kratos is like a top 10 characters in all of gaming ever after his redemption arc in the new games. Dude, Atreus, oh my god, Kratos' dead wife. We need a circle minigame enchantment? Huh? Circle mini... Oh! Like QuickTime events. Abandon your daughter... abandon your daughter, QTE. Yes. Just have the card be called that. Abandon your daughter, QTE. Chat's saying good chance. I think I agree. At least. Like, okay, you got Kratos. You got all the harpies. I guess my biggest fear with a God of War set is that we already did Theros, which is just God of War, but we use different names for the gods. So I'm kind of afraid that, like, well, I guess to be fair, the gods in a God of War set wouldn't be enchantment creatures, right? Because the gods in Theros are like space. They're part of like Nyx, and they like are they're space gods ish. Are Greek gods IPs? No, but they're in the IP. I don't know, like Avatar gods, maybe. I can see that. They could do that, actually. Incarnations of them are yes. I'm saying good chance. Like, it's literally just Greek and Norse mythology. Honestly, you could probably do call time as 1-to-1 Norse mythology, though. Fuck, you're right. Oh my god. Like, see, this is the issue, right? It's like, does them making God of War reduce the authenticity of their already mythology-based sets? Right? So I'm sitting there thinking, like, okay, if they make God of War, does that hurt Theros and or Call Time by virtue of association? Yeah, Theros. That's the Greek set, Theros. And we've been there multiple times now, actually. We had Theros and then Theros Beyond Death. So I'm sitting there being like, what do we do? I might say coin flip tier, chat. I might say coin flip tier. Then again, how much does Wizards actually matter if them making a God of War set hurts Theros and Kaldheim in terms of planes? I would think, like, not at all, right? I would think so. All that matters is the money. And if God of War sells, who cares if that hurts, like, the view of Kaldheim and Theros? They can just drop them for all they care, right? Yeah, what Marvin said. I didn't even read that before I said it out. Theros and Kaldheim reskin, question mark. Yeah, that's my main concern, is that, like, I don't know. I'm going in circles here. I'm going in circles. I'm just gonna say good chance and leave it at that, because there's a lot of ramifications there, but it's God of War. It's a big IP. People like Kratos. Come on. Next up, Halo. Yo, I'm gonna be so real. After Halo Infinite, Halo is like dead, right? Halo was like dead for good after how Infinite kind of like flopped. It's a cool IP, bro. I played so much Halo Reach online as a kid. I played so much Halo Reach, bro. Reach was so good. But Halo is kind of not doing too hot right now after Infinite kind of flopped. I mean, okay, so you have, be for real, who cares about Halo anymore? Yeah. I gotta be honest, bro. Richard Garfield here. Damn, bro, really? Really? Bro, we deadass think it's Richard Garfield is more gonna come back tier? Are we deadass? We think Darkest Dungeons is more likely than Halo? Another Warhammer Cloud would be sick, but if they do it, it would probably be Warhammer Fantasy. I I'm not sure. Like, yes, but I feel like people like the Warhammer deck so much that a lot of people were like, bro, I would love a full set of Warhammer. Like, I hear you, and I think it's valid, because, you know, we gotta explore the other side of Warhammer, too. I don't know. We'll get there. We'll get there. I mean, Halo was kind of dead, bro. I feel like Halo would be reskinning more humans, and that's boring. Yeah, I mean, in terms of content, what do you have, right? The Covenant has, like, no actual, like, reputable figureheads, right? There's no, like, Covenant leader. Is there? Not that I know of. Is there a gun equipment? Kind of? I think so. There's like futuristic guns. There's no Glock. There's no M16, but I think with these UB props we're kind of getting close, where it's like, yo, that's literally just an assault rifle. I think we're getting pretty close nowadays. Bro, is Halo really in Richard Garfield tier? Are we dead ass? I mean, I kind of see it, because I mean, if Infinite flopped, there's not a super good amount of content to work with in the games. There's also like the weird third faction they introduced, where it's like the Arbiters, they're called, I think, like the white and yellow people. There's also that faction that I don't think anyone cared about. That was a thing, too. You know what? Yeah, I agree. I'm going to say Richard Garfield is more going to come back. Verse 1. Somehow an indie game is higher than this, but alright. I could see them doing like a Secret Lair or something. True. I mean, okay. Secret Lair with the Halo Reach squad. Right? They could do that. But then again, what do you do for abilities? Because every Halo, like, Marine is just kind of the same. They don't all use different weapons. They're all just guys in armor. Right? We dead ass. I think it's coming for its loss. True, bro. You know what? You got me. Call me out. Call me out, bro. You got me. Call me out. Real as fuck. Alright. Hollow Knight. Do we have some Hollow Knight enjoyers in chat? Come on up, y'all. Come on up. Make yourselves known. If we got any Hollow Knight enjoyers in chat, make yourselves known right now. This is your chance to convince me that Hollow Knight is worthy of a UB product. Hollow Knight, probably one of the most likely indies to get a Secret Lair. Not enough content for a UB though, and it's indie, chances are slim. So, yeah, so I've tried to get into Hollow Knight multiple times. I think I tried to play the game 3 times, and I just could not get into it. It might just be a thing of I don't like Metroidvanias, but, I mean, I like 100% Animal Well, and that's a Metroidvania. That was a great game. I loved Animal Well. So maybe it's not that. I don't know. Like, I really should give it another shot someday. I really should. Chat saying Secret Lair tier. I think I agree. Okay, so indie game could see a Secret Lair hyping the game up. True. We actually the meme, right, is that Hollow Knight players have wanted the sequel, Silk Song, for years, and they keep not announcing it. But this year, they finally, like, shadow announced it in a Nintendo Direct. For some reason, Hollow Knight did not get its own section. They just, like, flashed Silk Song on the screen for, like, 5 seconds. Or if even that long. And then just glossed over it. I don't know why. I have no idea why. But they literally said, like, oh, yeah, by the way, Silk Song is gonna be on Switch. Moving on. It was so weird. It was so weird. But they did that in the Direct. Secret lair, but chances are slim. I think I agree. They said a playable version would be at a museum in Australia or something as a pre-release event, if I recall correctly. I'll put it at the bottom of Secret Lair, I think. Again, I know Hollow Knight has a massive following. I know Hollow Knight is like one of the most successful indies of all time. It's a really, really popular indie game. A lot of people know about it. But it's indie. That alone really hurts chances. But it has a big following. So maybe. Alright. Yo, chat. JoJo's. JoJo's. All memes. Yeah. Alright, chat, I'm gonna be so real. I'm gonna be so real, right? Right off the bat. I think JoJo's 100% is going to get a full set at some point. If not a full set, then like Commander decks. Like, dude, not even just cause like JoJo's is like a super popular IP. I just think that in terms of like card designs, there's so much you can do. Like, every stand does something that I think would lead to a design in Magic that has, like, not been done before. There's a guy who can turn people's blood into steel, and he like, turns people's blood into, like, razors and knives underneath their skin. Whenever a player loses life, make an artifact token. That's new. There's a guy who, when he hurts himself, another person also gets hurt in the same way. When you lose life, another person also loses life. That's a new design. King Crimson. I'm gonna be so real. I don't know how you even make a card for that, but you could. The World. Okay, it's just time stop. There's oh my god. There's Moody Blues. Lets you replay a moment in time. Maybe it lets you copy every ability that's gone on a Sagas turn. I don't know. Like, there's dude, there's so much. There's so much room for unique designs that have never been on cards before. Like, there's so much they could do, bro. They have 6 parts to work with. Keep in mind, there's still parts 1 and 2 where stands don't even exist yet. Like, look, I'm a big JoJo fan, right? I think I want to see a JoJo set, but putting my biases aside, I still just think there's a lot of really cool designs they could do if they go forward with a JoJo set. And I can't imagine Araki would say, no, I'm not gonna let you make cards for my characters. I cannot imagine Araki would say no to that, but maybe. I don't know, I'm not him. Also, Steel Ball Run releasing, I think, next year, they said, or maybe it's this year. So they could do a set of JoJo to hype up SBR. that set symbol could be the star birthmark, except it can't because they actually already did a set symbol where it's literally just a star. Then again, Foundations had like the weird like cross star thing, so that they could figure something out. Maybe they just do like the hand, because you know they have like they pose all the time. Also, the hand, the stand, that'd be a good card too. Like, dude, there's so much. There's so much stuff they work with. Like, dude, with how much of like a culture, with how much of like a cultural grip JoJo has on like anime as a whole, dude, they'd be stupid not to. They'd be stupid not to. It has happened at some point, bro. Come on, there's no way. There's no way, bro. Could be some very interesting instant sources for certain instance and sources for certain stand abilities. Yeah, they do that too. Like there's the star finger that got used once and never again. You could. Probably shouldn't, but you could. You're approaching me card. Yeah. Hello. Like, bro, there's so much they could do. Also, there's all the cards, all the memes they can make of cards too. I'm saying only a matter of time, bro. They'd be stupid not to. They'd be stupid not to make a full set for JoJo's. They'd be so stupid not to. With how popular it is, with how much of like a cultural grip it has on anime as a whole, with how much meme culture it has, they'd be stupid not to. It has to matter of time, bro. Secret Lair maybe, but characters, stance, there's too much. There's just too much they can work with, man. I guess like the only problem I could see is like, oh, JoJo takes place in like a fictional depiction of the real world, therefore it can't happen. Cool, bro. Marvel Spider-Man takes place in New York. Come on. Also, Doctor Who exists. If Sonic can get a Secret Lair, JoJo Bizarre Adventure can get a full set. Come on. Come on, bro. Ain't no way. Alright. Minecraft. I am placing blocks and shit, cause I'm in fucking Minecraft. This is an ender pearl. This is a crafting table. Here's how it works. Chicken jockey. Come on, bro. Secret Lair at least. We literally got a diamond pickaxe in Ixalan. Caverns of Ixalan, not the first one. I am Steve. This is a get out, I hope. Oof. I don't know, bro. You just know there'd be a chicken jockey joke card 5 years after meme died. Bro, they literally made a music disc for Steve's Lava Chicken in Minecraft. They literally made a music disc for that song. Diamond pickaxe, careening minecart, aggressive mining. Maybe not aggressive mining, because Notch is a kind of not great person nowadays, unfortunately. But they could, I suppose. Didn't Notch literally create aggressive mining? He did, right? Like he designed it? Or no, I'm stupid. What am I talking about? No. Or yeah, I don't know. Is not just real name Marcus Piercing? I don't know. Or person? Piercing. Okay. And the Denny's... What? Oh yeah, we got that's not his name. Okay, yeah. So maybe we don't get aggressive minor reprint. Also, probably means aggressive. Well, I don't know. Secret. Oh, wow, chat is actually like totally split on this. Okay. Could they make a full Minecraft set? They could, but I can't imagine they would. Right? There's no way. What do? Zombie. Skeleton. Cow. Enderman. Squid. Wolf. Like, no, there's no way. It'd have to be like the Minecraft movie Secret Lair, and that's it. Because, like, the full set would literally just be, like, names of mobs, dude. Like, the cards would literally just be skeleton, zombie, creeper, wolf, tamed wolf, ocelot. Minecraft actually did get a skin pack one time. They did do that. That actually happened. Minecraft did get a skin pack one time. So they've already gone the one way. They just gotta go the other way. They didn't do a mashup pack though. Like they didn't do like a world and skins. I feel like it has to be Secret Lair though. Right? I'm gonna say Secret Lair. There's no way. There's no way we get a full set for Minecraft. There's no way. I can't wait to crack open cow as a rare in my pack, or mushroom as a rare. Get it? Because the mushroom biome is rare. Ah, Secret Lair at best. I agree. Alright. Monster Hunter. Come on. Come on. Do we even need, do I even gotta make a poll for this one? Do I even got to make a poll for this one? Come on. There's no way. There's no way, dude. Like, it has to be only a matter of time. Has to be. There's no way. There's no way. Rathalos, Lagiacrus, all the Elder Dragons, also, also, Elder Dragons in general, absolute Dragon support, absolute Dragon support, Nergigante, Teostra, Lunastra, Zafi, oh my god, all the dragons, all the Elder Dragons, all the monsters. So you literally, like, honestly, it just ends up being a Ikoria 2, but without mutate, right? You make one half of the set focus on like human kindred, and then you make the other half monsters, and that's it. And maybe you put some Monster Hunter Stories rep in there, but I don't really think anyone would care much about that. Brachydios would be such good recurable board destruction. Absolutely, bro. Mutate, I think, is a bad mechanic. I mean, it's just it's like Bestow 2.0, right? It's Bestow but different. Like, it's bad in the sense that it got used once. It will probably never get used ever again. That's bad. But, you know. I think it's cool. It's cool in theory. I think it's cool in theory. Red Dead Redemption. Secret Lair, right? What do? It's the game is literally just a bunch of cowboys being criminals. And they're all great. They're all really good characters. They're all like you know, Micah, Lenny, Dutch, Arthur, John Marston. They're all great. It's an amazing story. Really good story, great game, amazing experience. But at the end of the day, it is a IP with no magic. It's Cowboys. It's just Cowboys. Secret Lair at best. Oh. Oh, yo, chat. Space Jam. Space Jam. Bro. Bro. Yo. Yo, call me crazy. I think Space Jam would actually go hard as fuck, bro. Call me nuts for that, alright? Call me nuts. I actually think Space Jam would go super hard. I really do. I am willing to accept a LeBron James Magic card if it is specifically in the context of Space Jam. I can accept that. I can accept Bugs Bunny and all them if it's in the context of Space Jam. I can accept it. Like, oh, oh. No way Warner Bros. Will let it happen without so many restrictions, though. Maybe. Is Warner Bros. Like super like restrictive of their properties? Are they? I wouldn't know. Like, actually, I wouldn't. I have no idea. They are? Okay. I mean, we got Bugs Bunny in Multiverses. That game was really fun while it lasted. Warner Bros. Hates sharing. Hyper restrictive. Damn. Okay, then. Maybe not. That was a Warner Bros. Game, though? Yeah, true. So what? We're in has some issues tier right now? Is that what I'm hearing? Are we in has some issues tier? Warner Brothers even claimed that terrible meat can video with Bugs Bunny? Really? I did not know that. Richard Garfield. Damn. That sucks. Chat saying Richard Garfield tier. Fine. That sucks. Bro, I legit do think a Space Jam, even just like a Space Jam Secret Lair, would go super hard. But if chat's saying Warner Bros. Is super like, they're like Disney, how they like won't let you use anything. That holds it back, I guess. Alright. Skyrim, and by extension, just Elder Scrolls in general. I can't imagine Todd Howard would say no. I cannot imagine Todd Howard would say no to Elder Scrolls to more just feeding to Elder Scrolls content. A new hand touches the beacon. Quest counters, my beloved. They actually could do quest counters. That'd be like a really legit theme, I think, for that set. Only a matter of time, I think. Really good chance. I mean, Todd... Okay, look, we all know Todd Howard, right? We all know Todd Howard. We all know, all right? We all know Todd Howard. He loves to milk the cash cow that is Skyrim, all right? So I think we can pretty safely say Todd Howard would not say no to Magic the Gathering getting a Skyrim collab. Also, you could also just make sets for each Elder Scrolls game individually. You don't gotta do them all at once. You could totally do Skyrim as one set, and Oblivion as one set, and Elder Scrolls 6 when it releases in like 30 years, 50 years as a set. You could do Morrowind as a set, maybe. I'm not really... Morrowind's a experience. Hod Tower loves his milk. Bring back Level Up 2. Bro, they actually should bring back Level Up. I don't know why they don't. It'd be so cool. It'd be so cool. I wish they would. I like that mechanic. It's cool. I'm gonna say... Only matter of time, I'll say. Memes would be S tier in this set. True. Sneak level 100. Instant. Give target creature hexproof and shadow. Must have been the wind. Thought I heard something. Arrow lodged in skull. I think they'll do like Final Fantasy where it's all games at once. Maybe. They could. Todd Howard releasing Skyrim 50th time, but an MTG. Yep. Alright, next up. A weird one. I'm actually really curious to hear what chat thinks about this one. Undertale / Deltarune. What do we think, chat? We'll say both games, just for... Okay, it helps if I actually type it in the... Commander precons at best. I would think that counts as a full set to me, honestly. I mean, look, Sans got in Smash, alright? Sans literally got into Smash. So, but then again, that only happened because Toby Fox beat Sakurai in Smash. It only happened because Toby Fox came to Sakurai's house and beat him up. Secret Lair, yeah. Like... Dude, Undertale had a massive, like, grip on the internet during, like, 2015, 2018. Is that real? Yes! Like, actually, Masahiro Sakurai said on a, like, Smash Direct that he, like, met Toby Fox, and Toby Fox was like, yo, can I put Sans in the game? And Sakurai was like, yes, but only if you beat me. And then Sakurai said, like, yo, Toby Fox got hands. I feel like even if Toby Fox lost, they still would let him put him in. And Toby Fox told him, yo, I want Sans and Smash. And Sakurai was like, well, we can't do that, but we can make it a Mii Fighter costume. And Toby was like, I'll take it. Toby was like, I'll take it. So... maybe if Toby Fox comes to WotC headquarters and walks into Morrow's office and goes, I want Sans and Magic. Maybe it's all it takes. Who knows? Chat is a overwhelming majority saying Secret Lair in the poll. think I agree. I can't imagine any indie game gets anything more than a secret lair right now, to be honest. But maybe one day. I don't know. If any indie game is gonna get a full set, I would think it has to be like, honestly, well, no, I'd say probably like Undertale and Deltarune probably have a good chance. Like it'd be both, I think, in one set. Like it'd be Undertale and Deltarune in the same set. I think is the only way it happens. I don't think one or the other alone has enough content to work with. All right. Next up, Warhammer 40K. Now, you might hear that and think, Bounce Man, what the hell? We already got Warhammer decks. Yes, but people liked those decks so much that a lot of people actually want a full Warhammer 40K set because the decks were just so well made. I would go broke for that set. I mean, I don't play Warhammer, but I mean, even I can admit that, like, the decks were cool, bro. They were all cool. Tyranids were cool. Necrons were cool. The decks were really good. And that's from someone who doesn't play Warhammer at all. So I can't imagine they, like, okay, Warhammer players. There's absolutely enough content remaining in 40K for them to make a full set for, right? 100%. Like, isn't there, like, something like 20 factions in 40K? Right? 1,000,000,000%. Okay. Chat is overwhelming majority saying only a matter of time. Honestly, I don't know Warhammer that well. There's 400 books and like 80 games worth of content. Okay. You know what? That's all I gotta hear. I'll put it above Skyrim, I think. Warhammer 40K is the game of rabbit hole lore. The Legend of Zelda, chat. Breath of the Wild. Okay. Secret Lair. Interesting. Bro, I would think this is like only a matter of time. There's so many games. I would think that Zelda 100% gets a full set, bro, between all the games. Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, the Moon, the freaky ass Moon. Like, I would think Zelda at least is in coin flip tier. Yeah, but you have most of the characters being recurring for a lot of them. Like what? Beyond Zelda, Link, and Ganondorf, who? Like, I actually don't know. Like, I know, like, Ocarina of Time has only Navi. Skyward Sword has only the Blue Spirit Girl. There's Midna in Twilight Princess. Tinkle, whatever his name is. There's the Majora's Mask person, the person who wears the mask of Majora. Epona, yeah. There's the ship one where it's Toon Link. Wind Waker. There's Wind Waker. That one's liked a lot too by people. Bro, honestly, I should play a more of the Zelda games. Yo, chat, call me crazy. I've actually never beaten a Legend of Zelda game before. I haven't. Never. I never have in my entire life. Never. Never done it. Actually. I've owned many. Never beaten any of them. I would get like 10 hours in max before dropping it. I don't know if it was cause like my child brain sucked, or the games were bad, or what. But I just couldn't do it. I don't know why. I'm gonna say good chance for Zelda. Finally, chat. LeBron James. Just LeBron James. Not his like Space Jam version. Just LeBron James. Like collector cards, LeBron James. Can we get an entire set for LeBron James, chat? Can we get an entire set for just no, just LeBron. Not like basketball as a whole, just LeBron. Just LeBron. Only matter of time, tier. I mean, they did sell to one person. Oh yeah, Post Malone. True. They actually did do that. So if LeBron James gets into Magic, we actually could get a secret lair. But that's fully dependent on if LeBron James actually goes out saying he plays Magic the Gathering, which he might not. wait a minute. No, I don't want LeBron James secret lair. Wait a minute. No, please. Okay, yo, chat. If LeBron James gets into Magic the Gathering, we could totally get LeBron James secret lair. LeBron, do you want a card in your likeness? Go on the command zone. Hey guys, it's LeBron. I'm on the command zone today playing my Sidar Jabari Esper Knights deck. My name is LeBron. I shoot the basketball. You may also know me from Multiverses, the game that got canceled. Awesome. That's really cool. Thank you, Warner Bros. What would he even do in the game, bro? Okay, so Post Malone's favorite commander is Kirik. So obviously, all they do is go to LeBron James and say, yo, bro, what's your favorite commander? And LeBron James tells them. And then they just make an altar of that commander for LeBron James. And that's it. That's all I do. That's it. That's all I do. It's just like a secret layer of altars. It's a secret layer of altars. That's it. And then the shadow of the basketball in the basketball field light is Soul Ring. Like, okay, so you have the light, right? And you put the basketball in front of the light, and then like the shadow around the ball from the light's glare is the Soul Ring. Absolute cinema, chat. The ball from Space Jam is the Soul Ring. Absolutely. Just make him the Ur Dragon. Okay. But what if his favorite commander is already a secret lair? I don't think it matters. I mean, okay, so the only problem is if LeBron James... The only problem is if LeBron James's favorite commander is also Kirik. That's the only issue. But I don't think it is. That's so unlikely. But chat, that is our Universe Beyond Contender tier list. This actually went by faster than I thought it would. I thought we'd hit 2 hours at least. We actually didn't. My apologies. But thank you all so much for tuning in today's stream. A little bit of a short one. My apologies. I thought it'd be longer. I'm sorry, gang. And unfortunately, I don't have time to play Arena either. I got family celebrating 4th of July today because weekend. So I gotta go hang with my folks after this. But yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. If you want to support me directly, you can consider becoming a member of a channel. For only $2 a month, you'll get access to a member-exclusive Discord where you and fellow Bounce Man members can play our Commander in VC and also just have a safe space for you and fellow members of our channel. A safe space, a safe space for you. Yo! Welcome, bro. A safe space for you and your fellow Bounce Man members. I love y'all so much. Y'all coming out and hang out with me is the reason I do these. Y'all always make these fun. I always appreciate it. Hope y'all have a good 4th of July weekend. Hope y'all eat lots of burgers and hot dogs if y'all celebrate 4th of July. Hope y'all have a good weekend. And I will see y'all next time. I love y'all.